Midnight broadcast.
Just sending out all the messages that were live. 1 second. Good to see you, Chomper. Good to see you, Magary. I'm just letting this song play out while people filter in. Although it looks like chat is not showing up for 1 second. Let me fix that. Excuse me. Why is chat vanished? Hold on. I give you all permission to spam the shit out of chat so that I can try and fix this. See if that comes. Okay, that came through. Okay, it looks like we're good. This is not what I expected to see over there. Oh my fucking god, I look over at chat right after my message and... Jesus. 1 second, let me get a quick sip. Jesus, okay. Had to clear my throat a little bit there. Let's go ahead and make our way over into the gameplay zone. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat. 1 moment.
Hey, listen!
She's tweaking. That's because I'm covering my mouth with my elbow and it breaks my tracking, so it doesn't quite, like, realize where I'm at. Yes, even if I'm alone, I cover my coughs because I'm not a fucking barbarian. I may be a rage-filled, terrifying son of a bitch, but I'm not a barbarian. Let me get our game pulled up real quick here. I always forget it's not on Steam. Every single fucking time I go to Steam to try and launch this game when it has its own... when it has its own launcher. There we go, there we go. Let me make sure this is capturing and I can remove the background. As always, we're gonna watch the intro cinematic just because it's sick as hell and I love it. Make sure this is capturing. Give it just a minute here. A rage-filled goblin clad in blood. Oh, don't you know it, buddy. There we go, we are capturing. It is the right size, right? Yep. Okay, we are Gucci. I'm still super excited for the new characters. Apparently one of them, at least, is coming out pretty soon. So that's something to look forward to, for those of you who have purchased the Founder Pack. It's also something to save up your currency for, because I think they cost about 2,000. This cutscene is so sick. Like, it's such a perfect tie-in for all the different items. Like, let's see here. We've got... I'm gonna call out any of the items that I notice a name. That was Balloon Bot, and now it's Angry Balloon Bot. Its face turned angry just at the last second. That's obviously the shop dude, but that's the pulse rifle in the background from the Pulse Trooper, or Shock Trooper, whatever the hell it was called. I don't know what the paper airplane is. I don't know if that's an actual item or not, because I've never seen it, but maybe it's for a different character. You've got the port right there for the Vanessa. That's the... I believe that's the skyscraper. That might have been the space scraper for the building. The jetpack is the thrusters, by the way, which reduces items cooldowns next to them. Oh, I saw the... I even saw the fixer-upper building down in the bottom left in that last pan up. That's so sick to me. Like, building a world like this is amazing. Also, I need to get my chat pulled up on my phone. That's the one thing I neglected to do. Let me get our background music rocking for us again. As with it being in Late Night Live, we're going to be listening to our music throughout the gameplay. At least until I ever get to a point where I have, like, a new album to listen to in the game, because I'm sure y'all have heard the default album plenty by now across different tubers. Looks like everything's going good on my end, according to my phone at least. Alright. Before we get into things, as you can see, I've stacked up quite a few chests here. So, we can make up for what I lack and get some of these bad boys opened up. Haven't opened a single chest since we ended up doing this last. Also, let me make sure I've got the volume at the right level here, because it seems a little quiet. Very funny choice of words. That was the point, McGarry. Ah, the music, I cranked it down. Yeah. We'll bring the music up for a little bit, see how it feels. I don't want to completely lose it, but I still want it kind of faded in the background for interim moments. We'll do that. I need to turn this music down a little, that's what's messing with me. There we go. Now it's grooving at a good volume for us. Okay. Now, everyone knows you have to say the magic words to get the best luck ever when it comes to opening your loot crates. And the magic words are... Give me the fucking loot, you piece of shit. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, 65 is not a bad payout here. I don't really use the LEDs, but I need to use them more. I know they're good for Dooley. Dooley's probably my least played character, which is kind of why I want to play as him a bunch this stream, since our goal is the Harmadillo after all. Okay. Now where's that next chest at? Somewhere around... It's the lever, right? Come on out, buddy. Bam! Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I never fully understood what was going on with Wallace. Leo Dooley from Lab Rats? I never actually watched Lab Rats. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen it. But, I never noticed Wallace is, like, not just a sign blocking an area. If you look at the animation... Oh, whoops. If you look at the animation, he's building, like, a shield that blocks off a whole entryway around him. That's kinda funny. More Dooley lore, or Wallace lore, I guess, has been unlocked through the usage of that card. Just, oh, you just put a little bit of a gleam on the stone and then gave us some background clouds. Okay. What do we got here? Ooh. This shark is really good with the right Vanessa build, and I have never had the right Vanessa build to make it work, if I'm being honest. The number of times I've gotten this shark and gone, oh boy, and just thrown it immediately back to the merchants for gold. I'm a disgrace. Listen, I grew up without cable, okay? In my defense, I grew up without cable and I didn't get to go see very many movies. So I grew up with YouTube and the occasional opportunity to watch Cartoon Network at my grandma's house. Crank through these fairly quickly here. No excuses. Like I said, it sounds familiar, so I've probably heard of it. If not even by name before. I don't even think I've seen this card in the entire game. Either this is a new card or this is a dually only card that's really rare, because I've just never seen this crane.
Hey, listen.
You guys had electronics? Also fair. Another shark. Once the trade system is put in... Ooh, I didn't notice the boublés in the background last time. But once the trade system is in this game, I'm gonna have a good number of duplicates to trade off to you lackeys, so maybe keep that in mind. The trade system will probably be out by, like, full release. So once it's free to play, that'll be when I'd probably end up doing that. Ooh. The charcoals are actually really good. If I remember correctly, they say, like, every time you burn, this gets extra burn, which is just insanely good. Very clearly a half of an engine right there. Also, we're already up at 1070. I haven't spent any of these in this whole account, though, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt, but 1070 is not bad to be sitting at when we're expecting a hero to cost 2k. Another charcoal in the pile. Eventually I'll be able to make a whole barbecue with these bastards. I still haven't found a good time to use the cannonade either. I think this says, like, when you use a weapon, deal 50 damage, which isn't bad, but it feels a little lackluster compared to when I usually find it in my builds. Let's go gambling! I still need to put that damn audio line in as a redeem. I think this is number 3 of laser pistol that I have, so moving on swiftly enough. With your luck, you'd buy the hero for 2k and on full release they'd be free? No. So the first hero, Vanessa, will be free, and then after that you have to play in order to get currency in order to unlock the other heroes. As far as holy shit, I just completely blanked on getting this badass. Dude, this is sick. Okay, I've found my new favorite rug. I am immediately equipping this. Call this shit Poseidon's Bounty right here. God damn, that's amazing looking. I've always loved the ocean. Like, even though I could never swim very well, I always loved the ocean. It's a very much, like, love-hate relationship. Like, I love you, don't go in my nose or, like, down my throat, and, you know, we'll get along just fine. The moment you do, I'm about to fucking immediately throw hands. It's going full-on Doom mode. I'm beating the shit out of the water. You could take it or leave it. I'm personally, I like the aesthetic with, like, shells and, like, Patrick Star chilling here as a cameo in the center. One of my favorite movies growing up was The Little Mermaid. If that doesn't shine a little bit of light on the situation. I actually found a fan theory recently claiming that The Little Mermaid was, in the same way The Matrix was, a, like, pseudo-transgender tale. Which always kind of interested me, because when you think about it, it kind of is in, like, a weird abstract way, because it's, like, a similar story of someone, like, not feeling at home in, like, the form that they're in, so they get changed, and then they're, like, living a happy family as a human. This power... Okay, I'm sorry, but every time that I use this power drill, I feel like it's going to murder me. Because it's a burn item, right? So it gets offered to me a lot of the times when I'm running burn items. And when that happens, this thing doesn't burn the opponent. It burns you. So if you increase the burn of this, it just murders you. because it lowers its own cooldown. I feel like I've never found a good use. There's probably good uses in like niche scenarios, but I never end up using the power drill. You like the ocean, you hate beaches. I kind of like both. I've always liked like coastal environmentals. They're usually very tropical, very warm, at least depending on where you are. Which, god, this is like the fourth one of this shark ray. That one's going in the pile, I guess. One last chest. Let's get something good. Give me a skin. Come on. A skin for a hero. Right now. Aw, you ass. I think this is my second one of this one. Okay. Never seen either of those, nor have you had any body dysphoria, so you wouldn't know. I mean, I'm spitting random theory crafting to the wall or whatnot. It's just always something that piques my mind to think of like fan theories and alternate possibilities. But with all of those open, we may as well go spend our free daily ranked ticket and then start working through these 13 up here and see if we can manage to pull off a Harmadillo build, because trust me, if we get a Harmadillo, this thing is going to pop off and we are going to annihilate 90% of the builds that we come across. Now, granted, I'm also one of those people who, like, has a bit of a problem with tunnel visioning on a build, so we might, oh, I didn't equip my new skin, shit. Should have equipped the rug. But I'm one of those people who tunnel visions pretty quickly. Also, Armored Core is exactly what we want for a Harmadillo. Rightmost shield item is shield, medium burn items have burn. We'll take shield. We're gonna be going shield dually anyways, so it's all fun and games until you start thinking Sans is Ness. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Learn from my and Matt Pat's mistake and don't go down that rabbit hole. I've also never, I've never actually played Homebound. I think that's what it, or no. Earthbound. Earthbound? Yeah. I've never played Earthbound. I think I did play Homebound, because Homebound is Pirate Software's game. But what I was going to say, also Beta Ray is, like, in a dually build, I think Beta Ray is just worth grabbing early.
Tell everyone you got it here.
Purely off the fact that, freeze is extremely useful. Give shield items to the right of this 5 shield. We're not really gonna get any good uses out of this. I say we reroll. Ooh, Wallace. Okay, this is a different tale. Adjacent weapons gain damage, adjacent shield items gain shield. 3 shield, this gains 5 shield. Ooh, but the cooldown difference, okay. I'm thinking we want Wallace, because we're gonna want, like, too late, like 10 years too late, oof. All you really know about Earthbound is Gygus because you're a Nintendo kid that also liked horror. See, that's what I've had recommended to me was the fact that it gets like very trippy, freaky, and like horror filled. And if you couldn't tell, I'm a bit of a horror fan. I wish we had an extra one for this power sander because I would take that too. I don't think we want any of these in specific, so we're gonna go Fanged. Just out-survive all of its damage it's got rolling our way, and we should be good. Half the reason you watch this channel? Well, I appreciate it. I've always been a very, like, big occult fan. Like, I might have told this story before, but when I was in elementary school, we had book fairs, right? And you could earn free money for the book fair, basically, if you ended up, like, reading a bunch of books throughout, like, school and whatnot, and doing, like, the online test to prove that you read them. And I was always a really quick reader, and I would read all the time because I didn't have access to the internet for good stories or, like, good videos on YouTube. And so I ended up powering through most of those, and I ended up getting a book called Encyclopedia Horrifica. which is about as awesome as it sounds. Let me see if I can find a picture of it real quick. First, though, we're gonna go curio. I don't really got much money, so it's not like we're gonna have much to do here. Yeah, literally nothing. Okay, let me see if I can find this real quick. Encyclopedia Horrifica. Images. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, hold on. Let me grab 2 images that I want to show y'all. Penny for your thoughts, kitten. I don't really need them since I showed up. The universe been calling. Tell me, sunshine, you got a dream. It's a scholastic book, so it's not too crazy, but it was all about, like, the occult and whatnot. Have I ever played Fear and Hunger? I have not. I've wanted to, but I need to find the censorship mod for it, because I understand YouTube doesn't like that game uncensored, to put it lightly. Yeah, this is a good one too. Okay, let me pull this up so I can show y'all this. Oh wait, shit, hold on. This one's a weird file format, and it's not gonna be nice with... It's not gonna be nice with Streamlabs, but I've got a way around that. Let me just grab this real quick. In the meantime, let's go see what Kina has. I have, like, no money. I need to stop going to the shops. Although duct tape's fucking crazy, so we're grabbing that. I don't think we need the freeze if we've got enough shielding. Slow charge weapons gain damage. I think we kinda want that, don't we? If I'm not mistaken, we want the weak point detector for the Harmadillo build so that the Harmadillo's damage scales. And is that... That's slow, not freeze. Okay. Let's get ourselves into this fight. I don't feel confident, but it'll give me an opportunity to get this pulled up for y'all real quick. Your corny ass got the Encyclopedia of Immaturity. Yeah, but they're worth it. No, trust me. I am planning on playing Fear and Hunger. I just gotta... Jesus, my fucking asthma is like a fucking tripwire in the middle of sentences half the time. Wait, did it not download? Save. Where is this at? Oh shit, I came out on top. I actually outblocked the goddamn dude who is the biggest outblocking piece of shit. Okay, sweet. I will take a win there. I will not turn that down in the slightest. Okay, I've got the images right here. I'm about to pull them up. So this was the cover of the book. Oh god, it's way too big. Let me fix that real quick. Reset, transform, and uncover. So this was the cover of the book, right? Do I have a set date for the arrival yet? I don't have a set date for any games that I don't own, unfortunately. Just because with money being kind of tight, I have to kind of pick and choose what games I can buy. What games I can buy, and what games I need to play from... Also, my voice is lagging behind. Let me fix that. Hold on. It's borked. Okay. I don't know why my, like, voice gets stuck in a temporal loop every so often, but it's just because I balance, like, new games that I'm purchasing with games that I've already owned just to kind of, like, help me save a little bit of money. But yeah, The Terrifying Truth About Vampires, Ghosts, Monsters, and More by Joshua Gee. There's 2 or 3 versions of this, and what should be mentioned is this, like, picture in the center here is not, like, just a still printed picture. It was one of those, like, pictures that you could, like, angle it and it would change. Maybe worth doing like a horror demo week. There is a bunch of horror demos. I could do that. I have a few of them kind of like on my wish list, so we could do that. But this one would flap the wings of the skeletal bat when you moved the picture, right? And then there's another one with like a skull that like opens its mouth or whatever. But then on the inside, it was just full of all kinds of crazy like mild occult info. Oh boy, hold on. That's really big. Like, occult and or, like, gross slash interesting, or, like, looked down on. So you have, on the right side here, there was a page dedicated to, like, small things that live on your body at all times. So there's, like, eyelash mites and, like, skin mites and stuff. Things that literally everyone has on them at all times. Part of their, like, natural bioculture. And then the one on the left here, I'm gonna zoom it in so y'all can see. Let me cut off this right page since we don't need to see that one. But it even brought up a lot of stuff that was clearly hoax and talked about it. So during medieval times, The Travels of Sir John Mandeville, a popular book, described places where one-eyed giants and dog-headed humans dwelled. Although it was mostly fictions, readers were led to believe it was mostly fact. Like, random shit like that, and then it would talk about, like, the story or, like, original mythos of, like, Nosferatu and stuff like that. That's your second favorite horror game. You love its presentation, sound, story, could swoon about it for hours. The Arrival, I'm assuming you're talking about? If that's the case, and we got multiple lackeys in here that are like, yes, play that game, then I will definitely look into it. I think getting gold equal to my level is garbage at level 1. 1 gold, yeah? Okay, so I will literally right now pull up my notes and write that down so I don't forget it after the stream. The Arrival. Okay. Boink. Okay. Getting 1 gold at this level feels fucking horrible, if I'm being real. So we're gonna go to Pip, even though I probably am not gonna get anything I really need. I mean, we could get Frozen Flames. I kind of like Frozen Flames. This has become one of my new, like, favorite pocket skills. Just because if you run up against a build that's just all about freezing you, it's just game over for them. There's no way they come out on top in that, like, trade unless they have some crazy shielding in, like, turns, so I'll take that. Got a little more space. I'm thinking... I don't have any weapons yet, so there's no reason for me to bring the weak point detector in, so we'll do that. Let's see, get a friend. If we get a Harmadillo here, that would be sick. I'm not gonna lie. And we could probably use another friend. Oh, fucking Chem Snail? Ew. When you slow poison 1. I'll take it, but I don't think I'm gonna reuse it, really. You're like that, but with Dredge? I actually have Dredge. I've put a couple small episodes, or... God damn it, asthma. I have Dredge, and I've only played a small amount of it. I think we did, like, 1 stream and a couple edited videos forever ago. It's one that I've been keeping downloaded because I want to come back to it, because I'm fucking thalassophobic. And I will not, I repeat, I will not play Subnautica without, like, hefty incentive. But I will play Dredge, because that is as far as I feel comfortable with how fucking thick my I feel like I just fumbled into how thick my phallus, but I meant to say how thick my I'm doing it again. How thick my thalassophobia is. Holy shit. Dredge is a very cozy horror game. Yeah, it's just terrifying to me because thalassophobia and very, what's the word for it? Very intense imagination, I think is a good way to put it. Oh shit. I really don't think we're gonna use Chem Snail, so we'll grab that.
Always that tool you thought you'd never need that ends up saving your butt.
Because what ends up happening to me 9 times out of 10 is, what is the cooldown here? No, we want that, right? I think we'll leave it like that. It's kind of weird placement because of the duct tape, but the duct tape will shield every time this goes off and every time this goes off. So I think that's probably the better placement here, if I'm being real. Have I ever played Iron Lung? I have not, and I do want to play Iron Lung, because a blood ocean I can stand, even as terrifying as it is. And because I want to see Markiplier's Iron Lung movie. So what I'll probably do is, whenever I get an opportunity to see Iron... Also, Crab could go absolutely fucking nuts here. It's gonna be tough to outshield the Crab. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it, but I'm hoping. Right? The hope... Also, they added a sound for when shield gets activated, and I kinda hate it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the amount of shield procs that you get on some of this shit, it's just non-stop clanks and clangs. We're definitely outpacing it big time. It's over for this Crab. We're up to like 800, or yeah, 800 life. You like Dredge even though Subnautica makes you hyperventilate? Honestly, that's a good way to put it, yeah. Subnautica makes me like, even watching videos of people in deep ocean areas of Subnautica with, like, Reaper Leviathans makes me jump and hyperventilate. That's probably the best way you could have put it. Kinda sad I didn't get the crab claw, but we can keep on going. I have, like, no money. But if there's a Harmadillo here, I would like that. Damn it. Okay, I definitely feel like we want weak point detector upgraded. But I'm gonna be real sad if I miss on a Harmadillo because I'm taking this.
If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to know.
Voyager 19 is a good Iron Lung-like game, but it's in space. See, space doesn't scare me as much because you would be able to see anything that is approaching you. I hate deep sea shit because you can't see fucking anything. You are an ant blundering around in the world of giants with no eyes. Have fun. Like, that is what terrifies me about thalassophobia shit. You leave me on the surface of the ocean, not an issue. The moment it gets deep sea, I'm fucking out. I'm thinking weapon. Well, we're just broke right now. We literally cannot afford anything, right? You never know when a fish could be nibbling your toes. Exactly, right? Like, I'm not giving that shit for free. You better fucking be ready to pay a hefty price if they want to nibble my toes. I get a sense I'm probably losing here. Our build is, like, partially formed. We're dead. There's no way around it, we're dead. Like, just outright, that fucking cannon is murdering me here, and I am not living to tell the tale, but early deaths are okay. Unless, Curio, could you please very so kindly sell me a crab claw? That would be appreciated. Fuck. I hate this dude. Okay. Cryo Sleeve is kinda funny. I'm not gonna lie, Cryo Sleeve is kinda funny. So, Cryo Sleeve is my protection against freeze builds, right? Cryo Sleeve could go hard, and we're about to get 2 more space, because we're 1 XP off, and as soon as we leave, we're gonna get it. Right? Wait, we put this over here, right? Right? When any item gains freeze, shield 45 now, because of our rightmost shield item getting plus 30 from the skill. And then whenever the armored core goes off, it's gonna give it another 5 for the fight. That's actually hella pog. Okay. We definitely want the power sander on this side to keep charging the core, because the cores are a little... I shouldn't say complex, but it's a good way to put it. So they care about positioning more than most cards do. And they go, oh, whenever you use an item on this side, then this thing speeds up. And then whenever it goes off, it does something to the things on this side. So depending on your positioning, you can kind of like if I put this over here, this thing will go off more, but it won't be buffing anything. So the give and take here, I think, is worth it, especially with us having a beta ray. If I didn't have a beta ray, I would be less likely to go for this, but I have a way to freeze things now. So I think I'll take that. Earn items have cooldown reduced, get a friend, get a tool. I kinda want a friend. Give me a Harmadillo. That's not a Harmadillo. Although that could be useful. We just don't have another friend for him right now. When am I starting my Only Fishes page? As soon as I can get around their terms of service, because they have a pretty hefty clause in there about only allowing fish on there. And like, you know, we can find ways around that. We can be like, you know, I'm very fishy. I do a lot of shady stuff, so that makes me like honorary part water breather, right? Like I can just walk into the water and I'll hold my breath. I'll probably suffocate, but I'll regenerate, so they won't know any better, right? If they try and get me in for any sort of like interview. By the way, you'd recommend the Joy of Creation demo. Oh, it's got a demo. Okay, I do know what Joy of Creation is. I didn't know it had a demo. You can vouch for me, Best Fish 2024. Hell yeah. World's first ever deity incarnated in a fish. Man, Electo didn't realize she was signing up to be a tasty fillet when she incarnated into me, but them's the way the dice roll. I think we go Rogue Scrapper. Now the problem is, I don't know if we beat Rogue Scrapper, cause Rogue Scrapper has things that scale when they shield, and a bunch of shield stuff, which is why I want to go for them, because they have things for my build, so I'm gonna take the risk here. Shoot him with the laser beam for good luck. Come on. Fish that has a knife tied to it, yeah. I'll be like that Roomba with a knife duct taped to its forehead. I'll just like swim around like a narwhal, beat the shit out of some enemies. That's what I can be. I can be a narwhal. No wait, then a narwhal's a mammal. That wouldn't work. It's not a fish. Okay. Okay. We're mathing this out. See, this is why the Lackeys are part of the Nyx family. We can figure out our schemes and scams together. Make sure I mean, as they say, 3 heads are better than 1. Hence why Cerberus was made 3-headed, but don't have any weapons right now, so that does absolutely butt for me. Marlin. No, if you're Marlin, you better be ready to lose, like, all of your kids but one, and then lose that one, and then have to go on a whole, like, soul-searching adventure with, honestly, me, because I'm fucking that bad with my memory. and then we'll find your son after he's been sold to some crazy girl with braces. Or no, he was like sold to a dentist office, wasn't he? It wasn't sold to the girl with braces, or maybe it's been so damn long I don't remember. Burn skills are absolutely butt for me. Get that shit out of here. Give me some spare change. I get a sense of losing this one, because we have barely done anything with our build since the last fight, but let's see.
I should warn you. I'm not like other jabronis.
Oh god, this dude has the claw! You asswipe. Okay, okay. Well, we're kind of outpacing him. Although, no, we are not outpacing him. That 78 times 3 right over there is going to be the death of me. Oof, holy shit, bro. I have severely lost this one. Like, I'm getting a little bit of scaling, but it's just not enough, because he's outpacing me with his scaling. We could try and oh, damn it. We could try and transition into a freeze build if we are just getting absolutely starved for good shield items. Because we have 2 items that'll work for it, and the armored core is probably the best for the shield build because of cryo sleeve. XP for the right price. We don't need that. We don't really want non-weapon items, because a Harmadillo is a weapon, but we'll go anyways.
With no weapons?
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Soldering gun. Tool and friend gives it multicast. That is a tool. That is also a tool. Interesting. So... if I were... no, I couldn't piece that in there quite right, unfortunately. What's my favorite horror game? That's a hard one, honestly. I guess it kind of depends on how you define a horror game, because, like, some games put a lot of, like, tension on you, some games do X, some games do Y, but I'd say, I don't know, give me a minute to think on that and I might have an answer for you. When we get into the next battle, I'll tab over to my Steam library and kind of look through. Shield items gain shield per level. Upgrade leftmost shield. Oh no, that's 2 shield per level for 1. None of these are really that great. I think everything gaining 4 is probably better than one thing gaining 8. So we'll do that.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge.
Come on, I just need a Harmadillo, lady. That's all I'm asking. When this gains haste, your weapons gain damage. When this gains haste, your shield items gain shield. That's actually insanely good. Hold on. That's insanely good. Weapons gain 6 damage for the fight every 6 seconds. Ooh. So, if I could get a haste, like, activator, that would be really good for the build, because that's scaling for both shield and damage. Which means I think we... well, no, we can sell other things. We'll sell you, and we will snag up the mech moles. Don't really have a great use for it right now in our build. Nor do we have a great use for weak point detector. I mean, I guess we can just drop... we can drop Walter Cooler in here. Give Walter Cooler a little bit of a boost by being next to Wallace. Get some max HP. Not much, but it'll be something. See ya, Taxi Man. Have a good one. My first draft is better than your last draft, rapping like a vampire wrapped in a black sash, all blood, everything blood, red Adidas. I think we can take any of these, so I'm gonna go here. Jet set blades on parade in the shade. I'm the type of cat you can't spot in the mirror. Only talk to girls who dress just like Vampira. She got mascara, we got masks to scare. Your cruel claws that tear, your cruel eyes that glare at you. It's all about blood flow, no love. GG's wet 'em streets hell. On your knees you learn to say please. Better come the betting boys. And bring your radio. We always ready to go. You know you better get all two of your boys in. That's right, I don't spit fire, I spit poison. This was my old outro song when I was doing edited videos, so I have it memorized. I love this song so much. Poison Jam by Too Mellow. This dude's definitely donezo. Okay, let me check my Steam library like I said I was going to. Brain. Because if it's my favorite horror game, it would be most likely still downloaded, right? So it'll be something that I've got. Ooh, that's what it is. IB. IB, an old RPG horror maker game. That game, I don't have it downloaded, but I saw Mad Father, and Mad Father is probably like my second favorite of all time. Also, Diamond Scrap is no joke. 16 shield? That's gotta be on the core, right? Like, the core may not be my main scaling, but honestly, neither is the cryo sleeve. Don't think you've ever heard of it. I think I watched PewDiePie play it years back, and that's how I ended up finding it. But it's a very, very good game. It's got a very interesting story, and it has like very not really bending, but like it has interesting concepts with like extra dimensional spaces and shit like that. Very, very cool. Give me a fucking Harmadillo. I'm gonna beat this lady. I am going to beat this lady. We want the Uzi, right? The Uzi is going to give us more usage on our core really quick. What do we... I think we want Chris Army Knife. So I think we fall out of the freeze and into something else here, right? Since you gave Coffin a chance, you'll give this a chance? Are you talking about the game we're playing, or are you talking about IB? IB isn't like a weird game in that regard, if that's what you're worried about. It's like... there's like a concept in it about like going into paintings and ending up in like weird altered worlds from the painting. Very, very unique. I like it. It was also the game that got me into music box type music. Also, I nearly forgot we were going to do a viewer handout of blood money because I miscounted. Also, my voice is lagging behind again. Holy shit. Okay, that should have fixed it. But Magere actually caught that I had miscounted my deaths on the last stream. Talking about IB, no, you didn't think it'd be weird, just that it's RPG Maker. RPG Maker had a lot of gems, if I'm being real. Like, a lot of RPG Maker stuff was, like, some of it was garbage, a lot of it was good, and a lot of it was, like, diamond in the rough level shit. But every viewer, because I got my shit wrong on the last stream, and I can't refund a bet that has already been confirmed out, is now, at least who is active in chat, I'll do it this way, make sure that you message something in chat in like 1 or 2 messages over the next like fight we get into, and when we get in through that fight, I'll be able to apply the points, because YouTube only counts people who have been messaging lately. But everyone's gonna get 1.5k blood money for the redeems and stuff. Let's go here, because we can get an extra XP, and that'll level us up. Was this during his Amnesia playthrough? It was kind of in the, like, Corpse Party era, I think. Maybe a little bit between Amnesia and Corpse Party. Leftmost shield item gains 2 shield per level. I mean, we don't have the best thing to give it to, so we may as well give it to the core, because we're gonna keep using the core pretty much non-stop. Although, give me a Harmadillo? Oh, I'm gonna beat you, game. I'm gonna absolutely put you in the ground, and I'm gonna make you eat the dirt. I kind of like holding on to Cryo Sleeve. It's not really working quite right in our build, but if an enemy starts freezing things, then it will work very well in our favor, so I think it's worth holding on to. RPGs in general you find pretty boring with a few exceptions. I mean, that's fair. I've always been a big, like, story-driven kind of person, so... Oh, I'm so fucking dead. Unless I somehow survive this damage right here. No way did I come out through all of that burst. Okay, cool. What's that game that came out recently that uses your mic? If you scream, you have to start over? I think it was literally called Don't Scream, if I'm not mistaken. Although there was also a similar thing made called, they made, I don't remember the name of the game, but it's an official A Quiet Place game. That game is apparently hot garbage and very, very rough and needs a lot of bug fixing and adjustment on the amount of noise you can make before the aliens come and attack you, because people were losing their mind playing it. Oh hey, Magere also beat me to it. She can just put out so much damage. She did, yeah. That's a good build for Vanessa, unironically. Like, going for a burst Vanessa can be a very good way to do it, because Vanessa has a lot of high damage stuff, but you have to, like, give up damage items for things to keep the run going, or, like, keep the damage cycling. So if you want to go all in on burst, you can do that, and you will obliterate a lot of people. If I didn't have that little bit of shielding that popped in the middle of that, they probably would have killed me. Small and large. I need medium items. When our items gain freeze burn 8 is kind of funny. I think it's Don't Scream. Oh, right. That was our next fight, so let's do that. Let's do that blood point payout right there. Boink. Queued a 1,500 loyalty payout. I believe that should go through once the servers catch up and everything. We don't have any large items, nor do we actually... That's also a large item. So we may as well just upgrade our Frozen Flames, make our Cryo Sleeve hurt even more when it freezes itself. I actually kind of think I'm gonna pay attention to how much max HP I get from Walter Cooler in my next fight, right? Because if I get a bunch of max HP from this dude, I don't want to trade him out until later, but later we might trade the Beta Ray in for Walter, just to get the Cryo Sleeve triggering extra times and get our burn triggering extra times, which honestly I would not complain. Harmadillo. I hate you. When you use an adjacent friend, this gains 5 shield for the fight. Ooh, do we want a brick buddy? Or do we want blast doors? Blast doors is kinda nuts, if I'm not gonna lie here. Shield equal to your shield is kinda crazy. But it's got a 14-second cooldown, which is the rough part. Because if we get Brick Buddy, we have to put him with the friends. What would we even switch, right? We would switch out maybe Power Sander and Walter, or Uzi, if we're assuming Walter is the Beta Ray. That might be a good way to do it, I'm not gonna lie. Because right now the Uzi is basically just 12 shots to charge this thing 12 times. But that's only like 3 uses. And the Power Sander is really nice for the scaling, that's the other thing. Don't scream, you'd love to see me play it. Blast Shield would need some haste items so it could be a backup build. That would be a good move for it, yeah. I'm trying to, I always think like a little bit ahead of like when I put the item in, what would I be willing to get rid of? Because Power Sander is just good to have, I feel, but it might not be good enough if you get me. The scaling is important because we're going long-term fights with shield builds. We're just trying to out-shield the Sandstorm, basically, put up some fucking, like, windbreaks and keep our shit from flying off the table. It's only 4, so I'll grab it, but we're kind of running out of space in here. I don't think we're gonna need the weak point detector. It feels like the weakest link right now, because this is scaling if I can get haste. I don't really have haste, but if I can get it... Harmadillo. I hate this game. Let's keep playing. I'm thinking... Also, Infernal Envoy was bugged, and instead of hasting 5 items for 5 seconds, it was hasting, I think, 5 items for 50 seconds or something nuts like that. So this guy was, like, artificially more difficult than he should have been, but they changed that in the most recent patch. Gorgon Noble feels like the right move. If we get the Petrifying Gaze, anytime we fall below half HP, we'll freeze all of the enemy's board, which means we're gonna get a shit ton of shielding. So I think that's the direction we go here, even though her items aren't really what I need. I wouldn't turn down the Vial of Blood. Extra XP from these Vials of Blood is, like, underrated almost. Although she is poisoning me, which is it's gonna do a little bit of extra work on me here, which is gonna be unfortunate. Because out-shielding poison doesn't exactly work quite like that. Ooh, yeah, I think I might actually lose this. This is not looking so hot for me. I got cocky and now I'm getting fucking smacked for it.
Get back to Harrow or Moo or whomever.
Whoops. My bad. See, because if I can get haste items, the mech moles and the blast doors just seem like they go well together. Because both of them would want haste. Silver tier skills. Large items, large items, large items. Eat my entire ass. Goodbye. Haste. Let's... Is that worth missing a level up before the fight? I think we have our full rug, so I think we're good to go here. Ah, come on. Although haste an adjacent item is kind of what I want here. Right, so we grab you. And we would want it like that, presumably, on field. Again, this is like... This is kind of what we would want for the Harmadillo, I feel like, is these things in play, because maybe not Blast Door, but... Let's see it. We did not gain very much max HP. I think we gained like 50. which is kind of a lot, comparatively, I guess, to what it gave me. Or what it gives each go. Maybe like... because Mechmoles is a 6-second cooldown, which is a little unfortunate. Because we could do like that, and then... well, we'd want it the other way, whoops, other way around for the duct tape. And then we would probably want the cryo sleeve switched in that scenario in specific. But I don't think currently, whoops, not you. I don't think currently it's quite the right move. Sander there. And Uzi there. Okay. I think, yeah, I think I'm just kind of theory crafting as I go to try and get an idea on whether I feel like I'm falling behind or like actually keeping up. Because it could have just been that the poison counters my build, which it does. But we'll see on this. I don't think I outshield that one. I'm sorry to say, I really don't think I outshield that. That's some shenanigans. If I had a Harmadillo, it wouldn't be so bad. Because the Harmadillo replaces the cryo sleeve, or at least goes in that spot. The battle of fucking the two immovable objects right here. And I am the losing immovable object right now. Just throw a knife-tied fish at him, easy win. I wish I had one of those right now. The shopkeepers are being really stingy with their supplies. Harmadillo! Fuckface. I'm gonna beat this game in the teeth. Leftmost item. I mean... it's gotta be the core, right? I feel like upgrading the core is never the wrong choice. Shield skills could turn some of this around. Rainbow shield item, small shield items, large item, eat my ass. Shield items have 6 crit chance. That's not bad. +3 shield, though, is pretty fucking bad. I think we take the crit chance, because crit chance is nice. Getting double shield is no joke. It's kind of surprising I haven't got it yet. It seems like yesterday that's all I saw the enemies have. A lot of people are running very meta builds, which is why I know that the Harmadillo's broken, because I ran into it a few times. And said meta builds are being ran specifically so that they can farm up the currency in order to be able to get the new characters that are supposed to be coming out soon. I don't think any of these have any, because this dude's about ammo. He's like, whenever you use an ammo item, reload an ammo item to the left of it, which is not useful. I mean, it's the most money, but I think the Enclave Weeper poisons, which is a good way for me to lose. So we're gonna go for the Dire Inglet here, because I need the money. I've got some lifesteal, but I've got a lot of shielding. Unless they get some... oh, they do have scaling, but it's very slow scaling, so I think I come out on top. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely... they don't have anything that's gonna start burning beyond my shield. I think we're in the clear. Water Cooler is gaining me a bunch of max HP now. So I shouldn't complain too heavily. We're up to 1,189 right now. We don't really have the best friends to trigger him a ton, but we have him. A lifesteal fang, huh? Goodbye. Maybe if we find some good small items.
Oh, come on then. Let's get this over with.
Nothing really that great. Well, you have burn, reduce this item's cooldown. Yeah, I don't need that. Charge adjacent items is not haste, which isn't very helpful.
Nothing I can do about your...
Small shield item. That could upgrade one of my things, so I'm gonna take it. Of course, it's the fucking Gearnola bar of all things.
Listen.
We could kind of lean into the Gearnola bar. Because it gives max ammo, right? Mid's worth living up to his name, exactly. Reckon you'll be leaving here in a bit? No worries, Margary. Can always catch what you don't catch live after the fact. That's why we stream on YouTube, to be honest. One of the biggest things that I despise about Twitch is that your streams just vanish into the ether when you're done streaming. Like, I'm sorry that my viewers can't always keep up with my fucking nocturnal-ass schedule. Is that really my fault? I mean, yes, but... yeah, I don't see the Gearnola, because we could put it over here, right? And then it would trigger fairly frequently. I just don't see it, unfortunately. I always end up spending a good chunk of time thinking about stuff because I'm a bit indecisive, but... Oh god, fuck you. Eat my entire ass, you piece of shit. When you shield, deal damage equal to this item's shield. Which is fucking crazy with a core that can upgrade the shield. I'm just dead here, by the way. There's no surviving this. From 1 AM to 5 AM is peak hours. It is for me, at least. That's why I am willing to do extra streams on those late hours, because it's usually when I'm the most awake and whatnot, and then like 5 to 6 AM my body is like, okay, we had a good night. Now the sun's coming up, so it's probably time to go to bed so you don't have to deal with that bullshit. Small and medium items, give me a Harmadillo. I'm going to smack you. Give Harmadillo. Crypto, gonna go to the moon, baby. This crypto is absolutely going all the way up, Logan Paul style. Don't worry, I've already sold all of my crypto in it. Don't worry, it's not a pump and dump scam. Oh, what's that? Everything's expensive now. Well, this weird little wallet that I forgot about seems to have some of it, so let me just sell that real quick. I will never talk bad about someone unless they do something shady, in which case I will talk bad about them for how shady the thing they did was. Because that is deserved at that point. Be a dumbass, get called a dumbass.
If you have to ask for the price, you can't afford it.
What flavor do I think Gearnola is? You like the Gearnola holding it while you sell tools can give a lot of ammo? Yes, but... That's kind of the debate that I was in, right? I was like prioritizing how much space I had versus like keeping it around while I'm selling other stuff. But right now I'm in such a weird position with all of my inventory being taken up with like a secondary build that it felt like the wrong move. In retrospect, I probably should have sold Walter and kept it, but hey. When you use the core slow... Wait. Oh, no, that was the weak point detector that wanted slow. Okay. We could take a Coolant. Coolant's kind of funny. Like, your opponent hits you with a burn deck and you're playing this and you're just like, okay, I've got fire extinguishers. What the fuck do you think you're doing, dude? Because the cog wants haste. That's why you were there, because that's like the setup. I love that it's literally a bronze item, too. Like, Dooley just says, no, you're not setting me on fire. I'm made of metal, you dumbass. 3 space, though. I mean, 3 space means we have 1 space to spare. And freezing gets us...
You wanna buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
I'm like sitting here debating so heavily, because the Uzi can go, right? That's not necessary. I just need something with a low cooldown to charge the core pseudo-similarly. Like the cog can fill that function. No, we want that there. That is optimal there. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to 2 space in case I get a Harmadillo offered. There's no fucking shot we beat the Radiant Corsair. I'm pretty sure that's a one-way ticket to hell. Maybe if we get lucky, but I just don't see it in our near future if I'm being real. Thug could also suck though. I think, because Thug scales, like he has scaling on his shit, which is really painful. But I think we need to take it somewhat safe. We're already kind of on our back foot here, so... Not exactly controversial. No, I know. I wasn't necessarily saying it was controversial, but I've just, in general, I don't... I tend to avoid talking poorly about people because I'm one of those people who always believes in the, like, hopes for the best in people, I should say. I know very clear and well that I'm probably losing this because of this fucking anchor. And I also know very clear and well that it's not controversial, it's just one of the few times I'll let myself, basically. Damn, I had a feeling I was gonna lose to this dude too. Should have gone extra careful and gone bronze.
Don't have scales.
Bro, this game is cucking me. When you take damage, shield equal to 30% of the damage dealt. That feels... like, that feels good, but also very bad for my current scenario. I think 4 for a duct tape is a fair trade, though. Fucking Gearnola, again. Barbed wire replaces Uzi in my eyes, right? When you haste, slow, freeze, burn, poison, charge this 1 second. They changed the power drill. This used to, what it would do is, it would burn you for 3 and deal 15 damage, and then it would permanently lose part of its, like, cooldown when you hasted it. That's interesting. I mean, I don't have the money for it, first of all, but, you know, that's interesting. Goodbye, Uzi. Hello. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Hello, barbed wire. So that'll do damage as we go. I think Walter Cooler is done a lot, but is not doing enough, right? So we go there, we go there. I'm getting cucked harder than Sneeko. I feel like I'm getting cucked about as hard as Johnny Somali right now. Like, not only am I stuck in this match and I can't leave, but like it's just refusing me the one thing I want. For Johnny Somali, it's attention. For me, it's the fucking Harmadillo, but you know. I think leaning into freeze is a good move now, right? Maybe not the coolant. But... Because what are you, 5 seconds, 6 seconds? No, we do go coolant then. But now Wallace... Oh wait, no, Wallace doesn't care about nearby friends. He just cares about going off a bunch. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. Because we're definitely falling behind. We need to do something with our build, or it's going to continue in this direction. I say we go for... Ooh, do I go for... I think income is really good here. Oh no. I almost guarantee you right now, full prestige and that many wins, they have a Harmadillo. They're just showing it to me every opportunity they get, but they're not gonna give me one. There it is. What do you know? I've got a couple things for that build, but I don't have the fucking Dillo. They're not even running their core. Holy fuck. Damn. You know a build is strong when they're not even running their core. Fuck. Okay. Dude, if you Faith's Legacy right now, you can make up for all of this pain right now. You can make this a hero's journey where I start off, get put in the dirt, and then find the legendary weapon right now. All you gotta do, Miss Stacia, right, is just give me a diamond tier Harmadillo, right? It'll be nice. I know it seems like a lot of work, but I'm asking very nicely. Gimme. Fuck. I hit you. I want to break you in half. Don't have any... That is a shield item. That is a shield item. And that's a lot of shielding. That's like no joke amounts of shielding. 80 is fucking nuts. But it slows my adjacent items. So we would basically just put it up against the thing that we don't care if it goes off, right? I think that's what we go for, right? We take you. The freeze switcheroo was not working. So we take you, we bring you in, we put you on the edge there. We put the duct tape next to you, because we don't care about the duct tape going off, because that's not what shields us. And then we put Power Sander. Is Wallace really what we need right now? Because Wallace is a little slow for the build we're going for. We could put Chris Army Knife in for a little bit more. We could put the cog in. Pull out the Beta Ray. Chris Army Knife comes in. Chris Army Knife has a better cooldown, so we want you there. And if we're not freezing, Cryo Sleeve seems poor, right? So what if we do this? What if we do... Is it this one? That's haste. We're not really hasting is the thing. What if we do that, right? It's not... It's not the best. In fact, it's a little poor, but this armored core, whenever it goes off, will give this more. And then when it does go off, hopefully it'll have That still feels bad, right? Shit. No, I think getting, even if it's a 5-second thing, it's better than the blast doors if we're trying to work with barbed wire. So I think we go like that, and then we continue forward. That's it for you. Have a good one, Mugary. Hope you have a great night. Small non-weapon item. Not really what I need, but it could replace Wallace if it's good. Unfortunate. Okay. Sell you. Get these back over here. Sell you and sell you, because I just don't see those being worth it anymore. Small and large items is not what I need. Although non-weapon items could be. We've got motherboard. Atomic clock is funny if you build around it, but it can be very tough.
I feel like
I don't think we have a good setup here, but we're gonna do what we can, baby. Vortex, let's go this way. This could be very bad, it depends. Because this motherfucker hurts, and we are using a lot of items, which is stacking it up pretty damn fast. Where did you fucking... Why is he freezing me? Oh, weather machine. Okay. Well, if you want to keep freezing my stuff, I will happily accept it. That's why we got Cryo Sleeve. Goodbye, sweet prince, Mr. Vortex. Ooh. Oh, but that's not the shield one. Shit. I thought that was that big shielding one. When you use an adjacent item, deal its damage. It's just not quite fitting with what we need right now, so I gotta save inventory. Burn items gain 1 burn. Don't need that. Give me a Harmadillo, you absolute son of a bitch. Please. It's not what I need. I mean, it'll be useful once the Harmadillo arrives. I think we sell the mech moles. That would be good with a yo-yo. It would be very good with a yo-yo, you're not wrong. Although, I already have the duct tape for a yo-yo. Because if I get a yo-yo, it's going over here, and it's just gonna trigger... Oh wait, no, the duct tape doesn't use, you're right. Interesting. Okay, well I don't need large items. Small shield item I honestly am okay with. But if we find a Crusher Claw, that could be nuts, right? I think we go for a Crusher Claw. We've got 30 money. Oh, I really was thinking that was gonna be it. Okay. Well, I'll buy the things that have effects when I sell them that are worthwhile. Lifting gloves. Dink, dink. And Junkyard Club. May as well. Damn it. Okay. I keep seeing these medium ones with damage on them, and I'm like, ooh, that's a claw, but it's fucking not every time. Most weapon, don't need that. I'll take that. Also, apparently this sword is bugged. I don't know how, but it's not working quite right when you sell it. Left most items cool down by 4%. I mean, probably just this one. So we want it to go off more? No. We need something with a long cooldown, right? Armored Core. Think. And the gland, goodbye. Put you back where you need to go. Dude, if you could upgrade my build with a Harmadillo B1 and B2, that would be fucking awesome. 13-second cooldown. Okay, so it gets cooldown reduction. Definitely gonna take Wallace. I mean, we may as well take it. We're planning on using them at some point, probably. I think unless we get lucky here, we lose this fight, if I'm being real. Like, just outright. Let's see, though. Who knows?
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
They've got a bunch of freeze in there. Oh boy. Oh boy. The yo-yo is gonna hurt, but they've got freeze. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's see how this does comparatively. Oh, I'm losing this war. Oh, I am losing this war very rapidly. They're not freezing enough, unfortunately. Shit, man. I am just not that great with Dooley, I'm gonna be real. Like, I need to play more Dooley to practice because I've played a good chunk of Vanessa and a good chunk of Pygmalion, but I've just not played Dooley. And it's gonna be my downfall on this stream, I'll tell you that much. Let's get my new rug. Where is that at? What's this one? No. This one. Think. Yes. How do I equip? Is this also silver? Oh, this is a gold rug. Okay. I like the ocean one. I wanna use that one for sure. He seems very complicated compared to the rest of them. He kind of is. That's why, like, if you get this game... Whoops, I went into the collection again like an idiot. If you get this game, I highly recommend that your first character that you purchase is Pygmalion. Because Pygmalion feels... What's the word for it? Pygmalion feels a little bit easier in the concepts you have to get around him, and he uses, like, larger items, so the builds are less complex and convoluted. I've done pretty good on Pygmalion, that's how I was getting all those ranked chests, but as soon as Dooley comes into the mix, it's a little bit more rough. Oh fuck, I didn't equip it again. Oh wow. Armored Core. Alright, alright. Shield items in general have more shield. Rightmost has plus 30. I think we want rightmost, right? Because if we get the dude, it's always going to be on the right. And then I don't know if Curio... Oh my god, hold on, my ear itches. I don't know if Curio can sell a Crab Claw day one. I'd assume so, because it's all bronze tier stuff. So if we get lucky, I will accept a Crab Claw. Unlucky. Let's think, right? Medium are 4 gold, so I can re-roll, and I'd still have enough. Ooh. Temporary shelter kind of goes hard once I have the space for it, right? When you sell a small item, this gains shield. Granted, I don't quite have access to the amount of small items that Pygmalion does with all of his spare change, but I do still have access to some. That feels like it goes really exceptionally hard here. A permanent scaling thing that goes off every 6 seconds. I think we take that and we accept a loss on our first fight here, most likely. Well, actually, I think if we go Banana Ball or Pyro, we actually survive. I'll go Banana Ball because I think they might have some shielding, but I think they're all healing. Hi, it's me, cute boy, there must be team. You can tell I listen to a lot of 2Mellow music in my free time as well. Although getting this duct tape could be hard. It could be absolutely hardcore for what we need right now. Easy outscaling on this one. They literally only have 5 fucking shielding every, like, fucking hour and a half, so... The first few fights, there's almost no way you lose unless you have no items on a couple of them, but yeah. You're taunting me, game. I need to play optimally and then go for medium because I don't have the money, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna return this for money and XP. Small items are probably the move right now with our limited board space. You like to listen to mostly instrumental music, it's just really calm for you. I like it too. Part of what I like about 2Mellow is that the bro has the widest variety of music that is all just as fire that I've ever heard. He has instrumental albums that he's released recently, which some of these songs are from. He has albums that are like more upbeat and like high intense jazzy. He has more like kind of devious devil rap sort of vibes. And then he also has like lo-fi remixes of some stuff, which is really cool. Do we go crypto here? The thing is, it's a fucking bronze tier crypto. Like, this is like if I went out and invested in fucking fart coin. Like, the best I could hope is to turn my, like, 50-cent investment into maybe 75 cents if I'm fucking lucky. I'll take it, because, like, I really need money in this run, but, like, I am getting fucking nowhere, Dogecoin. I think Dogecoin actually, didn't it, like, get good for a little while? None of these are good. Copper Ed, it just feels bad. I gotta say, like, every time I see this dude, it feels bad. 6 seconds for 5 shield with no scaling and 1 poison is painful to me. I just don't see myself using it. Oh well, looks like we're taking a loss because I got upsetty at Copper Ed. At least I feel like this is probably going to be a loss. But a day 1 loss is only 1 HP, so I'm not going to look at it too harshly. Probably you've never been into crypto. Good choice. Like, in crypto, I like to compare crypto the same way I compare the stock market. It's gambling. Because you have no, like, you can hedge your bets, right? You can hedge your bets on, like, the games that have more quality odds or a better payout or whatever. But, like, any random fucking scandal that ever, like, drops from the fucking sky could suddenly send that company under heavily. And then all of that stock goes away. Like, it's very much a, like, cash out now or, like, risk losing it kind of scenario, which just makes me think of casinos. Like, I don't mind gambling, like, on chance and shit like that if it's fucking not something that is based off of real money, because that's when shit gets weird and funky with it. Because then you have the issues with people who, like, get addicted or whatever, and that shit's horrible to see. None of these are good. Like, all of these are fucking garbage. 2 XP. I need to get another level up bonus ASAP. I only had gotten GameStop stocks when they were like a penny. Yeah, like that's exactly what it is it's like, man, I should have gotten this before it got big, and it's like, well, you didn't know to get it then because it was small. We need some sort of something. Oh, Dorime. Harapare enterame dorime. Holy shit. Okay, we got it. We got it. Now we just start the scale train. Now we start the scale train. That's a 6-second cooldown. I don't got time for you anymore, my friend. You have been shoved to the wayside so goddamn fast. You give me shielding, and you're a small item. Let's see here. I mean, it is called a temporary shelter, so I shouldn't question it too hard, the fact that I'm immediately leaving it for the wayside. I don't need this, by the way. This is just unnecessary. What is this? Multicast if it's adjacent to a friend. Double this if it's your only friend. What? That other build that I died to had this, which is why I was looking into it. Maybe it's to charge the core, right? Because multicast? Adjacent to a friend, double if it's your only friend, but you're a friend and you're a friend. Interesting. I think we get you, because I think the idea is I would eventually lose this, but this is... I'd have to put you, like, over here. But then that's not charging the core any longer. That's why they didn't have their core in play. Okay, it makes sense now. I'm understanding. They didn't need the core for the build, and the space for the core was basically for a pulse rifle. They must have had some skill that did something. Bass make you like it? Does the bass make you like it? Bass make you... That's my shit. Give me something for free. Give me something good. That's not good. We'll put it there, I guess. I kind of want the covetous dagger, don't I? No, because I'm not stalling. The Harmadillo is gonna hit like a motherfucker, so... Also, Warrior, just quick tip, don't fight Warrior. The items and skills are bad, first of all. And second of all, the fight is weirdly tough for having bad items and skills. So I'll go for the mosquito. Hopefully I'll get one of these bad boys, these insect wings, because that shit does work. Look at this, we're actually doing damage, guys. Holy shit, look at that. We're actually not just stalling the fight out every time. Bass make you like it, bass make you like it better. This is a public statement better than we did before. It's my narration of a generation getting bored. I could be clever, poetic, forget about rhetoric. Money's an image, aesthetic and talent doesn't matter anymore. Demon Dice and 2 Mellow. That's like the majority of my day-to-day playlist. Their fucking vibes and like smooth-ass lyric style is right up my alley. Crit chance. Ooh. Crit chance. Yeah, I'll take that. That sounds like a good thing to get here. Level up. Nice. Get a friend, huh? A lot of dually friends do healing. You only know Demon Dice because of iFunny, not gonna lie. I was listening to Demon Dice when iFunny started giving her all that shit, claiming that she was like a dude or whatever. By the way, I'm just gonna drop this here right now. If you don't have a hardened exterior, do not go on iFunny, because despite its holy shit. Despite its innocent name, it has a criminal mind. I will be very clear in that regard. Although when it behaves, it can have its reward, which is the canoe. It can sit in the canoe for up to 3 hours on that day. Okay, we need some small items now. I'm gonna stab this game. This power sander is not being fucking friendly. Like, it's good scaling, and it'll replace the capacitor easily here, right? Ooh, 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 our crypto's up. Let's sell that bad boy. I don't need it to be a 5. I'm no fucking pump and dump scheme. Adjacent weapons. Oof. You have like 3.5k days on there, don't ever use their group chat feature. Oh, trust me, that's just... If I wanted to hang out with the people that like say a lot of that nastiness on iFunny, I would go to some very bad conventions, and that's just not my style, right? I'm not gonna say the word because I think YouTube really doesn't like that word, but I'm sure anyone with a little bit of insight knows what I'm talking about. Not everyone, by the way, that is on there is like that, because I use that goddamn thing. But, like, holy shit. Maybe we do this. I think that's the right move right now, because we need to pull ourselves out of this little bit of a nosedive we've been in. You had a feature on there once? That's funny. I never post anything. I will like and I will repost things that I like and I think are good and help spread some of the positive shit on that site rather than leave the nasty floating everywhere. But I never post anything myself. Hell, half the time I'm scrolling iFunny, it's when I'm on the toilet, so why the hell would I randomly spend extra time in order to fucking go and be like, yeah, I'm gonna like scroll through my list here, I'm gonna make a perfect meme and just like let my legs go numb and fucking staticky while I'm sitting here. See, look, we're actually, look at, he has a Harmadillo and we're still cranking through. They don't have as much shielding going on, they have like a partial build, but we're actually starting to build something here. If we could get a weapon that shields us, that would be one thing, but I don't think there's many. I think we go for some bronze skills. It's fucking frozen flames again. Leftmost weapon deals +4 damage. Shield weapons have more crit. That could be good. It was a meme from years ago when the What Are Those memes were strong, and it was a scene in Cartoon Hercules with the Air Hercules. Oh my god. I don't know if it was the one that you made, but I'm pretty damn sure I've seen a What Are Those meme about the Air Hercules in the past. That's funny as shit. I think we go for the crit chance, because getting crit chance on Harmadillo is just insanely good. Especially when we start popping off with all of these items we're going to be dropping in. I'm definitely a little low on cash, but we can look around a little, see what's on offer. When you use the core, slow an item. Not quite what we need, unfortunately. Fucking Walter Cooler again. And crypto. I mean, at this point it's just handing it to me, so I may as well pick up my free crypto. Keep an eye on that, make sure I sell it when it's up high. This dude does not have... He does have a good amount of shielding, though. That could be good. Let's see if we can take on another shield build. Not quite our shield build, but another shield build. I see why this is useful now, because that multicast charges this pretty solid. Also, we're still on a bronze core right now. The fact that we're doing this on a bronze core now is a little crazy to me. Because we're punching for like 65. Ooh, if we could get like the Pygmalion property, I think it's called like Land Scraper. And it says, every time you use an item shield equal to this thing's value, we are absolutely popping off. Like, that would throw our build through the fucking roof. I think max health is actually worth it. And we can buff up our shield items here, so don't mind if I do. Upgrade your leftmost shield item. Yeah, it's gonna be this one, my friend. There we go.
Hey, listen.
What are those? Bring back Ugandan knuckles? Do you know the way? We must find the princess. Oh god, I was like very first getting into VR chat when that became a meme. Like, I had barely started finding about like, what was their name? Chronia? I think? Yeah, Chronia. Because I remember making memes about the Chronia relay in, what was that game? In frickin' Warframe. Little, like, chibi Neko VR chat VTuber, I think, if I remember correctly.
Welcome in,
It's been a very long time. Spit on the fake queen. Hak tua. Hak tua. Hak tua. Spit on the fake queen. Hak tua. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll escort myself out. Also, okay, my mic isn't lagging. I had to do a check. We still don't have any slowing going on, so none of this is really helpful right now.
Someone else finds it. It all went.
This is a little unfortunate. We can at least... Oh, crypto's up. Sell that bad boy. We can bare minimum get our boyo Walter in here, and he'll be able to give us a little more HP throughout the fight. Hopefully we last a little while.
My fight isn't with you.
Don't worry about fucking with me. I'm about to die to a lot of fucking poison. There's no saving me right now. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no surviving this one. I don't do my damage quick enough is the problem, because I don't have enough things going off over here. Well, I don't have enough things shielding over there. I should be more clear. Because they iron me. Oop, shield. Ooh, oh, Pog. Oh, fucking Pog, baby. It is on like Donkey Kong. We're just gonna drop that right there real quick. Haste with Harmadillo? No, because the Harmadillo doesn't need to activate. Whenever you shield, deal damage equal to this item's shield. So, whenever Chris Army Knife goes off, it punches him for 70. When the duct tape goes off now, it'll punch him for 70. Duct tape might have been what we needed, because that is hyper speed. The only thing we might change would be the pulse rifle. But it is nice to have 2 triggers in 4 seconds, which is basically a 2-second cooldown for the armored core. In fact, we're gonna do that, that, and that. That way the duct tape goes off from the pulse rifle. It's all starting to fall into place now. The only thing I'd change out now is Walter Cooler. Ooh, getting the combat core could be crazy. When you use any item to the left of this gains 10 damage. When you use any item to the right, this gains shield. Combat core is crazy, but not in Harmadillo build. Well, it is a 4-second cooldown. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a damn second here. Do I pull out... hold on. Do I pull out Walter and the pulse rifle for a combat core? No, I don't think I do. As tempting as it is, the 4-second cooldown is good, but this is oh shit. I realize my mistake now. I almost missed that, right? Pulse rifle has to be next to a friend. So I need it like that. I need a friend here to keep the pulse rifle shooting twice. And I could duct tape on this side, but I need duct tape next to the sander. What if I adjacent a friend on... Oh, adjacenting on that side does work. Okay. Alright. Keeps me at 2, keeps that next to that and that, which is good. Okay. So what we want is we want fast shield items. I think purely out of conceptual, like, possibility and the fact I have an empty stash, I'm gonna buy that. Because it could be good. It very much could be. But it could also not be what we need. Because in all reality, when it comes down to it, I don't need the power sander, because I've got scaling already in the core. So I can trade that one out, and then I could trade Walter and something else and keep the pulse rifle, but then it wouldn't have a friend. Well, we are broke, so we're going for the free thing. And immediately selling it, because that's fucking not gonna do any good for us right now. Flame Juggler is burn, but that's pretty much it. Could get like a haste potion from the brawler. I think that's worth it. I think getting a haste potion as a possibility is worth it. Because hasting all of your items for 4 seconds is kind of a nuts effect. That's why it's ammo and only goes off once, but that initial burst of haste could be exactly what I need. Okay, okay. That duct tape turned things big time in our favor. Although, I'm still thinking we want the duct tape next to the core, because we don't need the duct tape to give us shield, we just need it to give us shield. Or we don't need it to give us a lot of shield, we just need it to give shield so that this goes off. Hammer, unfortunate. If you have at least 3 tools, upgrade the item to the left. I don't really like that. Rickrolled even? I see. Yeah, pretty much. Is this just the move? Oh, but that's not a friend. So that becomes irrelevant. Which means I would want that, that. Let's see how this plays, right? Because Pulse Rifle isn't giving me shield. It's, well, it was with the duct tape, I guess. Ooh. This is tough to unravel this fucking weave of shenanigans that it throws at you with a dually build, but once you figure out one that works, you can at least work towards it in your future runs. Would the scaling be fine with just the grinder and no core? No, so the reason why the core scaling right now for me is really good is because every single time I use one of these ones, it cuts a second off of its next use. So basically, this scaling up this by 5, it says 7 seconds, but let's see how many things go off in 7 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 triggers in 7 seconds. So in that first 7 seconds, it's getting 5 seconds, like, chopped off. So its cooldown is kind of artificially lowered. Because, like, if we were going for, like, big shield numbers for, like, something like the, what the hell is it? The force field that, like, does damage equal to your shield amount, then you would want this, because this scales itself, but it doesn't scale other things. But the core does. I'm thinking, I mean, 4 extra shield off the bat is not great. Crit chance could be good. Because we do have friends. And critting with shield will shield us for double what we would have. So it is kind of worth it, I think. Get a little extra XP, and let's see how this shenanigans fares against an actual player fight here. This will be the real test of whether or not this build's working. As is, at least.
We're out to dethrone the king, not to squabble with nobody.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. I'm about to get absolutely lit up with a lot of shenanigans and a lot of damage, but I think I come out on top. Like, that Lingaxian hurts, but their stuff isn't really built towards something right now. They just kind of have damage. It's a little weird to me that they put the Shadowed Cloak on the lighter and not the Lingaxian. I feel like that would have been a better move. Small and medium items. That's kind of what we need, right? So, let's... We don't have anything giving haste, so we don't want that. When this or an adjacent item gains freeze, shield 20 and remove freeze from it, that's kind of funny. Also, there's the jetpack Dooley was using to fly around in that intro cutscene. Come on, give me something good. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Power Sander might become better if it scales up like nuts when it hits Diamond. Let's see. Definitely take the upgrade to the duct tape. I don't think it does much, but I'll take it. And then we've only got 3 gold, so we're going for some free stuff. Get our health upgrades going for us. Honestly, I feel like Dooley is one of the best characters to get items from other heroes on, because there is some crazy shit you can do with some other hero items. I think Sabretooth has something about diamond tier small items being quicker, so I'm gonna go this way. Right? Yeah, your small diamond tier items have their cooldowns reduced by 30%. Cause if I get a bunch of small diamond tier things, then I'm gonna be doing some work here. Yeah, see how this was like, it was down here and then it immediately jumped up here when I shielded. 8 gold. I mean, it's something. Won't look a gift horse in the mouth too heavily. Also, upgrading the core could be really, really good. Think. Because now that gives 10, so it's still scaling faster than the power sander. Ooh. No, we've got money. Let's go this way, see what Kev's got on sale today. Fucking what? Holy shit. Multicast 2, when you use the core, charge this 1 second. I mean, if we didn't have the Harmadillo, that would be a good thing to have over on the right. 5 seconds, 6 seconds. I feel like I'm gonna end up trading out Chris Army Knife at some point, so we're gonna reroll. Oh my fucking god. Oh wait, no, it just doubles the base shield. I thought this was gonna gain shield equal to double your shield. I was like, that's fucking crazy, dude. 20% crit chance is kind of no joke, I'm not gonna lie. But we need to make sure our things are activating quick enough in order to take advantage of it, really, with the Harmadillo. Gearnola is a 4-second activation on a small item, which means I could replace Pulse Rifle with it, and then another heal item, or another shield item, and then another shield item. Okay. We're gonna grab Gearnola. We need to make sure we're selling tools. And we need to pick up whatever we can along the way. Skills unique to Dooley. Interesting. Would things hitting the door trigger the Armadillo? Oh, no. So that door, basically it was a long cooldown and it would give me shield equal to the amount of shield I had when it went off. So it would like double my current shield. I'm thinking maybe some unique skills. Unique skills sounds useful. Party like it's 1999, baby. When you upgrade a friend... Oh, that's not that great. When you have exactly one friend, reduce its and the core's cooldown by 5%. Interesting. When you use... Ooh, that could be good if we start stacking friends that shield out here. When you use a friend, your weapons gain 2 damage for the fight. Because Harmadillo is a friend weapon, so... When you burn, haste the core. I think we get rid of you, and we snag up that beautiful friendship, right? Okay, and then before we get into this fight, I need to run to the bathroom real quick, so it should not take me very long here. Where the hell is... There it is. Okay, I'll turn up our background music so y'all have something to vibe to while I'm gone. Should only take me a minute or two here, though. Let's reset this song so you can enjoy it. Alright, I will be right back.
Here we go. Here's how it goes. Ain't no obedient and there she go. I also ain't a pistol popping, crystal smoking criminal. Subliminal symbolism suggesting that I'm hard on murder. Yeah, it's all a lie. I went to Catholic school in white suburbia. Disturbingly aware, but I kept my eyes open. Silently analyzed the supposed weekend those who thought they owned Promised land is my home. Well, let me tell you what the promise is. A lawlessness powered by dollars and cents. America e yokoso, chica shoga iranai. Woke as fuck, I spit too clear to lie. Let me testify and spray that pesticide. Outrageously contagious, I was left inside. Kinda embarrassing, but for the last time, gonna change. Keep the last of my bearings and snatch up that roadmap. I'm packing up my bags and loading up to dip ASAP. A crazy, crazy life, crazy day to crazy night. Now nobody lazy, got to be amazing, crazy right. Time to wave goodbye, homie, it's a long time coming. Raise my middle finger, call my ass a coward for running in on that west side. Seen in peace, I'm leaving, so watch me go. Bound for the next, call me American Psycho. Dice, Akuma Psycho, demon dice, Akuma Psycho. Welcome to a world inside of my thoughts. Draw the line, connect the dots, and cover all the nasty spots. Don't forget your 40 mag, pledge allegiance to the flag. Light a joint and take a drag, exit in a body bag. People in my residence who raise hell for the hell of it, and the ignorant and lazy gotta yell when it's irrelevant. Crescents and see the point, I'm trying to drive home. They all assume I'm like the rest if I don't leave it alone. And I ain't bitter, I mean it. If you want conflict, I've seen it. I ain't a quitter, so bring it. Better stay on it. The green is just so enticing. But listen, that is why I sing. The fame and the money is icing. No question, man, it's a dice thing. It's a damn nice thing. A demon like me is typically unkillable. I run to somewhere fans won't understand a single syllable. Sorry, I'm working on it. Jeez, give me some credit. I'm white as hell unless you couldn't tell I'm Gaijin. I said it, and I won't say it again. Up on the next EP, there's gonna be a better reason that your ass gonna remember me. The last of my bare wings and snatch up that roadmap. I'm packing up my bags and loading up to dip ASAP. A crazy, crazy life, crazy day to crazy night. Now nobody lazy, got to be amazing, crazy right. Time to wave goodbye, homie, it's a long time coming. Raise my middle finger, call my ass a coward for running on that west side. Seen in peace, I'm leaving, so watch me go. Bound for the next, call me American Psycho. Dice, Akuma Psycho, demon dice, Akuma Psycho. Demon dice, Akuma Psycho, demon dice, Akuma Psycho. Bad and eye sots, welcome to a world inside of my bad and eye sots, welcome to a world inside of my bad and eye sots, welcome to a world inside of my bad and eye sots, welcome to a world inside of my thoughts.
Alright, I'm done talking about it. Y'all know where I come from, come on now.
Jinx is staring at the raccoon in the corner again, oh my god. Yeah, that son of a bitch over there, he keeps calling himself Rocket, and he keeps trying to take my arm. I don't fucking know why. I've told him several times, despite the fact that he's chopped it off before, this one's not prosthetic. So eat shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck! Rabid raccoon noises. Okay. Let's get back into this bad boy. Okay.
I don't have to tell you things are bad.
I feel... Oh wait, I gotta turn the music in the background down a little bit again, right? Get it back in the vibe of the background. That like stupid humor of like someone being like, oh no, that's just my... Like, that's just my pet. It's cool. It's not anything to worry about or whatever. And then just like it being the most like rabid fucking like that shit has always been funny to me. It's like, nah, oh no, it's just my dog. Don't worry, it don't bite. Yes, it fucking do, bitch. Just another night in a heartbreak city, watching other lights flicker around. What a pity, it's a cutthroat come and go time that we're living in. Riding on a slow boat to dipping out, giving in time. Maybe it's a new age, crazy history. Fucking hell. I've sung too many Demon Dice songs, I'm getting lyrics for them mixed up in my head. Alright, let's hope this Harmadillo can carry us here. Also, I want to get this Punk Dooley skin, because that's just sick. Oh, I think I might lose this. This might be a loss. It's cool, it's my pet because he's the nicest animal ever. Finds out it's a chihuahua. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Like... Calling on somebody, anybody save me. All in all, even my devotion's kinda wavy. Generation made emotion, still they say we're lazy. Now I get the maze, though they're looking at us crazy. A part of getting older, I suppose, with time. If you make and your model is a different kind, like mine. But the storm rages on in my mind. Caught in a mental dystopia and it's got no end in sight. And just in case you're wondering, no, the kids are not alright. Giving love to my art, but it's unrequited. Quite a few hearts would rather die than fight it. Despite it all, we're holding on, but for how long? Remember that Chihuahua movie? Beverly Hills Chihuahua? Or... that would be my assumption, is Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Or Pets. Or was that Pets or was that Cats versus Dogs? I never remember. It was an old movie. I don't want large items. Eat my ass, Pull. Ooh. Ooh, these are all pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Well, not all of them, but most of these are pretty sick. No matter how you slice it, the way you live in life is never gonna be the right fit. And you can try to fight it, but you might get your mind split trying to get straight to the bottom of it. And there's a lot of them who quit and get their hats hung. Never did I ever think I'd ever kick it so young. Beverly Hills one, the catchphrase was, "Ah, Chihuahua." Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wasn't that the one where, like, George Lopez voiced one of the Chihuahuas? Or am I getting Spy Kids mixed up in my head? I think Right Eye is good for Harmadillo. I'm gonna take that. Doesn't make it any less depressing and sad to see caught in a mental dystopia and it's got no end in sight. Come on, give me that skill, baby. I want that skill for You don't have the fucking skill. What? Aw, you asswipe. I'm fighting a weaker version. We're all aboard the same train rolling towards a brighter life. Promises of hopes and dreams, some cannot cope in a world that won't stay true to what it seems. Okay. It was George Lopez? Okay, I'm thinking of the right movie. I think I watched that movie like once and then never watched it again, which is saying something considering I'm one of those people who if I watch a movie and I really like that movie, I'm watching it like 12 times in the next week alone. Ooh, upgrade your left shield. We should pretty much always do that on the core, right? Because upgrading the core is just insanely good. We need small items, and we need friends that shield. I think... oh, hold on, music's a little louder than I want it to be. Just a touchdown, there we go. I'm thinking we're gonna need You'll Never Forget Waking Up in a Cold Sweat to the George Lopez show. That is very fucking true. That is exceptionally fucking true. We're not getting enough use out of Walter. Walter's going away. I guess we could put Copper Ed down in there in its place. It's just another shield gainer for the time being. When you sell a tool... I still haven't sold tools. I should be keeping my eye on that. When you use the weapon to the right of this gains 10 shield for the fight. Wait a minute, that's a 3-second cooldown. Hold on. Whoa. And it's a friend, which means beautiful friendship. I think we lose the Sander. Unironically, I think we lose the Sander here. We lose the Sander and we trade out Ed. No, wait. Let me do this, right? Get the balloon bot. Oh no, because that's a friend. Right, okay. Lose the Sander. Keep Chris. Wait. 3-second cooldown. Still a 2-second cooldown with Pulse Rifle, I guess. Bridge to Terabithia. Yeah. So fun fact, that story, the reason there's just like a random, sudden, like, traumatic death in the middle of it is because the story was written about the story writer's old, like friend that they hung out with when they were a kid. And this may sound like I'm bullshitting you, but I am not. When I say, when they were making that, like, book or movie or whatever, right? When they were making that, the author wanted to use the original cause of death that caused his childhood friend to die. And they told him no, because she died by being struck by lightning. And the people that, like, edited or, like, overviewed his stuff told him that it was too unlikely, so they couldn't use it as the cause of death, which is why it became, like, a weird death as she, like, swung over a river, which never really made a ton of sense, but that's because it was shoehorned in. Random little fun fact for you. Because Copper Ed is not going to go off enough. You have a 4-second cooldown, right? Maybe we do this, right? Because you're going to go off quicker than Chris, which is going to buff these, and is going to trigger this, which will get me shielding. So items next to duct tape don't have to give me shielding because I have duct tape. So I can kind of afford that. Although, I still think, even with Shield Bot, I think it's better to do something like this, right? We could, because that's buffing the core, which the core is probably going to be going off a little more frequently than 5 seconds. So I think that's still the better setup here. There's a guy who's been struck by lightning like 9 times. Yeah, when people say lightning doesn't strike twice, that's a fucking lie, by the way. Like, lightning can and will strike anywhere from, like, 1 to, I think, around, like, the world record was somewhere in the, like, teens of striking the same place immediately. Like, it goes boom, 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 because it's just still charged in, like, the easiest path. It's fucking crazy what lightning can do. Don't fuck with Zeus. He will absolutely fuck your world up. And if myth is to be believed, probably fuck you afterwards. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe we can get some shield items from another class? Because the docs give you other class items. I don't want fucking bandages. That's shit. People can survive them, leaves wicked bruise all over the body. It leaves a bruise in the exact path that the lightning takes, because the lightning basically, like, cooks the blood and, like, flesh in that area as it runs through your body. I don't see me... Balloon Bot seemed really good, because it would gain 20, but medium items are just not that beneficial unless they go off real fast and have multicast right now. Copperhead still feels fucking horrible, I'm not gonna lie. But Gearnola Bar is 2 uses throughout the whole fight, so I feel like Coppered's gonna get me more for the current moment. As a goose, yeah, probably. What was it? It was like, there was like a goose story, there was a bull story, although the gods themselves don't seem to have any fucking shame about any of it, so I guess we can't really give them any shit if they don't care about the shit we give them. I'm dying to this dog right here, by the way. I don't think I'm surviving this. This is gonna be a miracle if I survive this fight. Oh, I might. I might. Very, very hefty might. Because they've got healing, and I've got... Oh, that's not fun. Ow. Ow. The gods were all furries. The gods were fucking, like, whatever the hell they wanted to be in ancient Greek myth. Like, those motherfuckers literally, sometimes they would just decide that they were, like, brother and sister with, like, their mom or something like that, and fucking reality is like, yes, you are now brother and sister, you have never been parents. Although I guess that is kind of the eternal, like, rut that you're gonna fall into with headcanons, is sometimes shit's gonna get fucked up. Shield items get more shield. Do I want 5% crit chance? That doesn't feel that great. 1% crit per weapon I have. I don't really got that many weapons. It's day 7. You should be giving me, like, gold shit now, right? I might be getting the day wrong, but I feel like you're giving me low rolls. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's a large item. Eat my ass. When you use the core, adjacent weapons gain damage for the fight. That's just good. It's not, like, it's not scaling the shielding, but it's scaling the damage of this dude still. I will take that. I think that's worthwhile. Goodbye, Pole. I don't want any of your bullshit. We're gonna go for a fight here. Ooh, shield versus shield, huh? Except I've got some damage dealing and the turtle fucking doesn't. Shield equal to 30% of your... I would take toughness. Toughness would be cool. I don't really think I want anything else in this, though. When you use an aquatic item, not doing that. I would take the fucking genie's lamp, by the way. I got this off stream, and it gives you 3 wishes. You basically get 3 choices 3 times. So you can either heal some of your prestige, which is, I think, the only fucking way to heal prestige in this game right now. You can gain, I think it's 5% max health, or you can gain 10 gold. And you can do that choice 3 times. So that would be a good way to get us rolling too. Definitely winning this irregardless. Our damage output is enough to put this dude in the ground. It is very, very strong, yeah, but it's pretty much anytime it shows up, it's like a full board of items, and there's a bunch of items, so you have a pretty low chance of getting it anytime that it actually goes off, or that it shows up. Pop my neck real quick, because, damn. Didn't quite pop my back and whatnot between streams like I normally do. It's giving me a little bit of shit, but we're here for it. Bag of jewels, I'll take the money. Not really what I need, but I'll take it. It's something that'll help me get what I need. Upgrade my leftmost weapon. Get a shield item. It's always get a shield item here, right? Oh, I'm gonna stab you. That's the second time you've given me a goddamn balloon bot, and I don't think that's the right move. Goodbye. I think Cosmic Rock is kinda free. I think we got this one. Cosmic Rock feels like a free fight every time I fight it, so I pretty much, if I'm ever like, I don't really want any of this other stuff or know how well I do, I just go for the rock. Because if you can smell what the rock's cooking and get one of these feathers, then you're able to get a big cooldown reduction on something. After this fight, we'll relaunch the game, because a lot of this laggy framiness comes from the game not getting rid of some, like, variables or something like that that's going on in its system. So it gets like weirdly laggy after you've had the game up and been playing for a little while. Oh, fuck you, bro. 8-second cooldown? Eat my ass. If you were a decent cooldown, I would 100% use you, but go away. Okay, let's really quickly relaunch this bad boy. We're gonna go to desk or to main menu so it saves. Oh wow, it froze up on me. Really doesn't want to go back to the main menu. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick, give me just 1 second. Okay, now we exit to desktop and just relaunch this bad boy and we will be back in business. Doink, doink, and boink. Oh, here we go, launching up, getting in here. Back in we go. Shouldn't have nearly as much lag issues now, which is Gucci. Too Mellow's Midnight Broadcasts albums, I think he has like 2 or 3 of them. That's what one of those songs, or that song that just played was from. They're such a just vibe. Like, I almost think of them as the, like, soundtrack for Nightside City. Just roaming through a dark cityscape, enjoying the night air with a little bit of warmth to it and whatnot. We've got like 40 gold. We need to buy stuff anytime that it's relevant. When you gain burn shield. Ooh. Ooh. Shield items have +10. That just sounds good, right? Like, that seems insanely good. Get something to help me counteract the burn damage. If they're not burning me for more than 20 or whatnot, then okay. Small shield item. I do need small shield. That's what I was looking for. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of what I was looking for. Right? Although you are charging my core pretty swiftly. 15 shield for the fight, though, is kinda no joke. Six. Maybe we do this. Cause Copper Ed just feels rough. It feels like I'm forcing myself to use this guy because he has a fucking shield number tied to him. So I think doing it this way might be a better move. If upgrading this gives it more multicast, that's gonna be fucking nuts. But I think that's where we need to sit for now. Let's see what Nerd Alert's up to, see if they've got anything to stop my shielding shenanigans with my Harmadillo. Oh, they have a Harmadillo. I think I might lose this, because their build looks a little more prepped than mine, although mine does more damage, buddy. Am I actually gonna outpace this? I might. I don't have the crit chance from the security camera, but I'm kind of schmoovin' here. Oh my god, I actually outpaced him. Okay, okay. I guess I don't need to feel as bad about my build, considering I'm kind of doing decently compared to another one of these builds. I feel like large items are just bad for my build, because I need this thing to charge up as soon as possible. So we need small things to keep popping off over here and doing shenanigans for me. Because duct tape next to this means that this is going off twice every 4 seconds, so it's basically shielding me it's shielding me 2 times every 4 seconds, which is about the equivalent of having 2 small things for 2 seconds. Granted, if I had 2 small things for 2 seconds, I would be shielding 2, 3 because of the connection. So I think we keep our eye out for something to replace this still. Definitely don't need that. Goodbye. Oh shit, we upgraded our Gearnola bar a little. What's over here? Bro, scaling. What the fuck? I keep forgetting these are dually items. For some reason my brain is always telling me these are like Pygmalion, but these are dually. It's too late into the run to start doing that, right? I feel like it's far too late for a Mamasaur to start, or a Dianasaur to start rocking around. Especially since they don't shield, you know? Ooh. When you use an adjacent friend, this gains 15 shield for the fight. Maybe. Crit chance. Because that could replace the rifle. It would slow me down by a chunk, but the shield could make the difference. Either way, I feel more comfortable with that than with Copper Ed, so we'll grab that. $2 gold for each tool. Get a tool, upgrade your leftmost shield item. I mean, it's like fucking impossible for me to not want the core upgraded to diamond. I think we go for the shoal. My brain is saying that the shoal has shielding. I might be wrong. I don't have my website pulled up on the side to check enemies like stats and shit. Ooh, no, they have poison. Okay, this could be very, very bad for me. Maybe not, maybe not. We've got enough damage rocking through here quick enough that I think we're gonna pound through him with the Harmadillo. When you slow charge an item, poison items have more poison. I don't really want anything from this dude, that's unfortunate. Minor misfight there, but that's fine. Getting something shielding from Pygmalion could be kind of fucking nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if we get a bushel here, I think it's over. Bro, and it's a healing bushel. Wait, it was already a healing bushel. What is this bullshit? When you heal, shield 20, right? Oh wait, no, it's not when you shield, heal 10. I thought I had its effects backwards. That's not quite what we need. Okay. At least I realized before I fucking grabbed it. Aw, man, all of these are kind of unfortunate. Small and large. I do want small items if I can get some, so... Not these small items. Adjacent items gain crit chance for the fight. That could be pretty good. But again, unfortunately, if it's not shielding, it's not better than the pulse rifle right now. Ooh. Oh. Oh my fucking god, that could be crazy. That could be real crazy. Because that's gonna buff the damage on the Harmadillo. That's like the only thing it's gonna buff the damage on, but it's gonna do it. But it's only +4. Shit. I don't think we go for this. As tempting as it is, 4 damage scaling every time it goes off is a little bad, considering I'm already scaling by 4D every time it goes off. Feels like a bit of a waste. Alright. This dude's not doing so hot on his run, but with them being at 0 prestige like that, that means they've gotten their free, like, enchantment or whatever, so this could be rough. Because those enchantments can turn builds around. Like, a build that is starting to lose steam can be absolutely skyrocketed by 1 enchantment in the right thing. I might lose this. This is insanity. Maybe. Oh, it's looking like it. It's definitely looking like it. Although, okay. This is why we like that core. My thing is doing over 230, mine's doing 264 damage, versus theirs doing 152 in a fairly similar build. Okay. Non-weapon item shield skills. Shield skills can turn this into a absolute juggernaut that no one's gonna stop if I get the right one. Large shield. Shield items have plus shield equal to your level. 10? I mean, not the best, not the worst. I'll take it, why not? Seems fairly decent. Leftmost shield item gains 2 shield per level. Don't mind if I do drop this bad boy right there. Now we've got a 100/100, just rare indigo. Our next fight's gonna be an enemy, so I don't need that. We'll go here. Ooh. Wait a minute. Nanobots do what again? Don't they like... I think the nanobots do more damage for each small friend you have, which is kind of funny. But not quite any shielding, so it's not what we need. None of those are what we need either. Okay. If you want to give me your large ego, or big ego, to give all of my weapons lifesteal, sir, that would be very much appreciated. Got quite a bit of lifesteal and scaling, or not scaling. You don't have scaling, so I'm going to come out on top here.
You should teach it the academy.
I don't want this gun. It needs to go away. Time to sell it to the merchants. Now we're gonna go get some XP. Actually, maybe buying things. We're still on 28. Ooh. Okay. What do I replace? Maybe you? Let's have some fun, some fun. When our work is done, I wanna dance all night with you. Let's have some fun, some fun. When our work is done, I wanna dance all night with you. Holy shit, I ran out of breath. Okay. I'm definitely thinking we need to start scaling Gearnola, so we need tools. Step to the rhythm, move to the rhythm, slide to the rhythm, spin, do it all over again. Step to the rhythm, begin with a simple rhythm. That is a tool, and I have enough. I think it's worth it for Gearnola to start scaling, because right now I think our build is about as good as I can think of getting it. We might want a few other things, but whatever we can scale for now and keep things rolling, that's what we should be doing. Dance all night with you, let's have some fun, some fun. What the fuck? Forklift? I'm not forklift certified. Deal 100 damage for each item to the left of this, and then haste this and the items on the right for 4 seconds. So stuff behind the forklift makes the forklift do more damage. Stuff in front of the forklift gets hasted. Interesting. It'd be pretty cool if you were, though. I know. I'd be able to make things go up and go down, and then go up and then go down, and I can drive at a high speed and stab it into someone. Spin to the rhythm, slide to the rhythm, spin, do it all over again. Slide and feel the rhythm, spin with a simple rhythm, slide to the rhythm, spin, do it all over again. Ooh, shit, 3 seconds. Oh, that is fucking brutal. Oh my lord. So, for those who don't know, the atomic clock, it has limited ammo, right? And it has a real fast cooldown, like insanely fast. But what it does is it increases the cooldown on an enemy item by 3 seconds at random. So, if this was the enemy field, it could go off and it would make this hacksaw go on for 9 seconds instead of 6. And if for some reason there's only one active thing, all 3 of those stack on the same thing. And then it goes, yeah, you're gonna have to wait a casual 15 seconds for this to trigger. If I had any way of giving this ammo, that would be an immediate go-to, right? Like, I'd replace the Uzi and the Gearnola bar with that. I would be willing. Or maybe even the Chris Army knife and the Uzi. I don't have the money for it. Shit. I didn't look at my money amount. God damn it. That would have been good. Okay. Oh. This dude's got a good build, so let's hope we can survive this, because this is gonna get rough. Mellow and mellow, we stay fly free. Oh no, it's a beehive. Okay. Well, I outpaced the beehive's damage. Oh, that's fucking 4,000 damage, you fucking cockwipe. Okay. Ow. I didn't see that one over there. Okay, okay, well, fucking slap me silly, I guess. You hit me for over double my health. Shit. I think that build just beats us, right? Like, if they have one-shots, there's no way around it for our build, so... Give me some tools. That's not a tool. A security camera does exist. 30% crit is kinda no joke. Getting up to 50% could be worth it. So I'd take out Girnola and Chris. Keep the Uzi. Right? 50%. I feel like this is the move. We're not gonna have as many core triggers, but we're gonna have crit chance, which means that we're gonna be doubling the damage of it. I think that's worthwhile, because we're not really doubling the damage of this until it goes off a good number of times. But now it's just got a solid chance of doubling. Leftmost item. Ooh, do I make it more crit chance? I think I do. 60% chance to do double. Slow effects? Fucking slow effects? Hello there. Do I put that on? I could also enchant the core. Weapons gain, no. We could have a slowing Uzi, right? That feels like a good move. I think that's a good move, because it's our fastest, like, triggering thing. So it's gonna pop off and slow things pretty frequently. I feel confident in fighting Octopus Dude. He takes a little while to kick in, but medium weapons deal plus 60 would be pretty pog. I'm not seeing any crits from this fucking thing, which makes me think that this cannot crit, right? At least not in the damage, right? So I don't think the security camera is the right move. I think we bring these back in. Seemed like a really good go-to, but just not quite, unfortunately. Again, shield skills can make all the difference. If I get a certain few... What are you? Weapons have extra damage and shield items have extra shield for each friend. 50... 30... I think we take rear shielding again. We're a little low on money. We've got 8 money stood up. It should you went up against someone who had crit Harmadillo? Ooh. Ooh. Maybe I just lost a bunch of dice rolls in a row, essentially. We'll see. We'll see. What is on offer here? Ooh. When you use a non-weapon item, a weapon gains haste for 1 second. First time you haste freeze. First time you use a large item haste. When you burn haste the core. I don't have burn. I think... This is a little rough. I think I want to get mixed messages, cause like every time that goes off or that goes off or that goes off or that goes off or hell even the core goes off, it's gonna haste either the Harmadillo or the Uzi. But what is the weak link currently, right? That's the big question. What is not carrying its weight? And the problem is kind of everything in play, because if crit chance works, I don't want to lose the security camera, so we're gonna trade Wallace and Chris away. And we're gonna get it. Core gains 3 shield for each non-weapon you have, including stash. Interesting. Shield item... buffs... I think we take the cooldown reduction. 7 to... 6.7. Oh, that's pretty low cooldown reduction, but it can add up. Let's see if we get a silver win here. Goodbye, Hearthstone. That's a pretty solid name if you're playing this game, I'm not gonna lie. I was a Hearthstone Battlegrounds enjoyer myself up until this game came out. Well, I guess only temporarily, and then after a little while, I got, like, real sick of some things, and this game basically has none of the things I was sick of as a problem. We're definitely doing hella work here now, though, so... we're, like, out of money, but I think a temporary boost... weapons gain 25 damage. I think I want more health to survive getting, like, bursted, right? I feel like that's where my weakness lies, is getting just, like, absolutely blasted by something all at once. Weird it didn't crit at all. See, that's what I was saying. I don't think that it's quite doing it, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. If we find a replacement for the camera that feels worth it, then we can replace it, obviously. Weapons gain damage. Sure, why not? Let's see. Shield skills, of course. Unless you're selling me base rarity, I literally can't afford them, so we're going here. I hate you. I need something that costs 7. When you use an item to the left of this, or the item to the left of this, charge the item to the right 1 second. Oh, fuck. That could be insane in some builds, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds a little crazy. We're in dire straits for money, so we go for the training, or the sparring partner now, I think. Someone before had it and you believe it worked, I think it was my bronze game? Oh shit, huh. But sparring partner, we should make a bunch of money off of this dude, if I'm not mistaken. And fight. Damn it. I actually beat this dude, like outright outlasted the entire sandstorm once, fighting this fucker. With like a massive shield stall build, somewhat similar to this one, but not quite as damage based, more just like straight up survive with a bajillion shield. I'm still scaling pretty heavy here. Yeah, it's not critting still, which is funkalicious. I'm not sure.
Well done. I'm completely destroyed.
Up to 17 money. I don't think we end up outpacing this next life. Maybe we do get one more kill off here. And I've got like 7k shield, so.
So many repairs.
Currency of paper dollar. Shikata 9 to 9, not a sayonara. Ooh, am I gonna survive? No. I was hoping we'd see the end of the sandstorm. Children of the internet, we need to state the obvious, comparing and despairing never safe to the insomnia. Oh. When you lose shield, this gains damage equal to 10% of the shield lost. What? That's fucking crazy, right? That seems insane for my build. And it's got a 3-second cooldown. Because the only thing I'd trade out is the camera. I think this might be a little bit of a way around some shenanigans. Maybe. That's a tool. 3-second cooldown is pretty fucking nuts. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna go fast. That's a 3-second cooldown. Which means it's basically, that's an 8-second cooldown. I think this could absolutely start smashing people's faces in so fast, so I'm going to try it on our next fight, right? We're gonna see how far the angry balloon bot gets in one run. I just need some free stuff right now, cause that's not really what I needed, so goodbye. Let's see how this does. I'm hoping we'll be able to... Ooh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh man, I'm dead. I saw that coming a million miles away. This motherfucker has 2 diamond throwing knives. Poison effect. Maybe. Do we get a poisonous armored core? If this works off of this effect, it'll be crazy. If it works off of this effect, it's gonna be real bad. Let's see what this does. Hopefully it'll give poison, maybe? Damn it, okay. Let's get some skills again. Ooh. Ooh. The cooldown reduction's pretty good on the core. I think we take that. Down to a solid 6 seconds flat. Okay, I think... We do have a friend for loot items. Maybe that's what we go for. Or we can up our core again. Give him another 4% crit chance. Doesn't seem that beneficial. 26, 15, could just buff up the Harmadillo even further. I think we give the core a bunch of shield. Might not be the most optimal, but I think it's what we need to do right now. We've only got 8 money, so we're going for the free item, or free temp buff. We'll take some damage increase. Oh my god, sparring partner again. I'm actually kind of curious, because Angry Balloon Bot is going to start scaling off of all that shield that I start burning in the sandstorm. Let's see. We need more money anyways, so we may as well. Try again. Falling day and night, an alternative message for you.
Excellent work.
Try again.
Well done.
An alternative lesson for you. We have quite a lot of shielding on us right now. Although most of our burst shielding has worn off. But now that the storm kicks in, our bot is just gonna start gaining damage here, and it's gonna start absolutely smashing this dude. Holy damage, bro. It's up to 600. 800. 1,000. Holy balloon bot, man. It may not be triggering. The thing is, it's not triggering every time I shield like the other thing is, right? So I feel like having more shielding things in there that are consistent shielding rather than these things that wear off over time is probably my better move. I just need to find a good replacement. And I'm gonna be real, I don't think the security camera is the replacement, as nice as it is.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can...
Is it a combat core? 4-second cooldown for shielding, and it can give me a shit ton of shielding. No, same reasoning as before with the combat core. It just feels like too much space for an effect that doesn't necessarily do what I need it to. Stella, what does Stella have? Give me some nice shielding. Lightning Rod. 10-second cooldown though. Haste another item 3 seconds, slow one item 3 seconds. Don't think it's what we need, unfortunately. None of these are shielding. Okay. At the start of each day, upgrade a tool. We only got one other tool, and it's the duct tape, so I don't think it's what we need right now. I mean, I can buy it if it upgrades itself. If it upgrades itself, then it sells for the amount I bought it for, so... Maybe we do... No. The 8-second cooldown is what's getting me, like, not wanting to fight that. Although we could do this, right? The Uzi's still gonna do the core, then, and the slow. And then this, every 3 seconds, will still get the duct tape to go off. That way it works like shielding. I think this might be the better move. That way our shielding stays a little hyper-consistent from the duct tape at bare minimum. Let's see what Ripcardo's got in store for us. Ooh, I might die here. This might kill me fast enough that I don't even have time to block. Okay, okay. Ooh, fucking hell, that hurt. That hurt a lot. I am hitting the ground so quick this fight. It is over. Well, silver run win there. Not bad, not bad. Unfortunately, I was just like missing like 2 pieces for my build basically that would have helped me out. Unfortunately, the game never wanted to hand them to me, but we did get ourselves another 2 chests. Good run, thank you, thank you. I know some people probably get frustrated with the amount of time I sit there like contemplating things, but I'm like literally doing that like calculating meme in my head half the time trying to like, because I don't work well with numbers, right? Like flat numbers and math get mixed up in my dyslexic ass brain, but the moment that I think of it more in like possibilities or like portions, it makes a lot more sense to me. Alright. How long have we been going for? Because my back is kind of hurting and I'm getting a little tired here. You enjoy the thinking it out thing? I'm glad, because I wouldn't really be able to enjoy the game if I tried to like blaze through my builds half the time here. But we're at about the 3 hour, or a little past the 3 hour mark actually, and with this being a late night live, I am getting a little exhausted, a little tired, so I think this will be where we're gonna call the stream for the night. Unk Jinx. But thank you, Lackeys, all for coming out to tonight's late night live. As always, I hope you all have a bloody great night, and I hope you all I just started looping my fucking dialogue. What am I, a Fallout NPC? I hope you all have a bloody great night, just as always, you know. Maybe just don't let Electo bite. Bye, Lackeys. Love y'all. Feel I'm falling, but the music props me up in ways. Haters calling, but the love is lumping up. I just sway and sashay to the time, and in the beat in perfect line, space correct in my spine. This is the only divine. I'll take my time. If you feel it and you like the sound, people bring a little closer now. Hard warm with the cold style. Transform, then we roll out. When you see me in the streets, say, if you like the fresh beats, pay. New ideas each and every day. Ay, ay. Bum bum ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum ba-dum bum, ba-dum dum da-dum dum, ba-da-bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum, ba-da-ba-dum bum ba-dum bum, ba-da-ba-dum bum ba-dum bum, ba-da-ba-dum bum ba-dum bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum dum dum, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-bum ba-dum ba-dum bum, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-bum ba-dum ba-dum dum. Bye, Lackeys.